In the bustling heart of the city, amidst the towering skyscrapers and the constant hum of urban life, lived a man named Robert. Robert was a dedicated and hardworking employee at a prestigious company, and he had his sights set on a promotion to a coveted position. However, there was a peculiar requirement for the job. He had to be married. Desperate to achieve his career goals, Robert made a choice he would later come to question. He lied about being married on his job application, thinking that he could easily find someone to pose as his wife for a few interviews. Little did he know that this lie would lead him on a journey of love and self-discovery. As the day of the first interview approached, Robert scrambled to find someone willing to play the role of his wife. He approached friends, acquaintances, and even strangers, but each time he was met with reluctance or outright refusal. The task seemed impossible, and Robert began to doubt the decision he had made. Then, one fateful morning, as he waited nervously in the lobby of the company's headquarters, a woman entered the room. Her name was Sarah, and she was a vision of understated beauty with her shy smile and gentle demeanor. She had come for the same job interview. Robert couldn't take his eyes off her as she walked towards the reception desk. His heart skipped a beat, and he knew he had to approach her, not for the job, but for a different reason entirely. With newfound courage, Robert introduced himself to Sarah and explained his predicament. He confessed his lie and his desperate need for someone to pose as his wife during the interviews. Sarah, though initially surprised, listened with a compassionate heart. She understood the pressure Robert was under and agreed to help him. Over the next few weeks, as they attended the interviews together, a bond began to form between Robert and Sarah. They spent hours rehearsing their pretend marriage, and in the process they discovered shared interests, dreams, and a deep connection neither had expected. As they navigated the charade of their marriage, Robert and Sarah found themselves growing closer. Their laughter, stolen glances, and the warmth of their camaraderie created a love story that neither could have predicted. They fell in love, not as husband and wife, but as two souls who had found their perfect match. As the final interview approached, Robert faced a dilemma. He had to decide whether to confess his feelings to Sarah, risking the end of their charade and possibly his career, or to continue the pretense and pursue the promotion. It was a choice between love and ambition. On the day of the last interview, with a heavy heart, Robert decided to be honest. He told Sarah about his true feelings, expecting disappointment or rejection. To his surprise, Sarah confessed that she had fallen in love with him too. Their confession marked the beginning of a love story that surpassed the bounds of pretense and ambition. Robert decided not to go through with the final interview, choosing love over career advancement. Instead, he and Sarah embarked on a journey together hand in hand, building a life filled with love, laughter, and the realization that sometimes the most unexpected detours in life lead to the most beautiful destinations. Years later, as they stood together, watching the sunset over the city that had brought them together, Robert and Sarah knew that their love story was the greatest promotion of all, a promotion of the heart that had forever changed their lives for the better.